Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, as this week on the Yojoe week continues here on the channel, we're now checking out from the newest classified series line of figures, and it is Jinx. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all the multiverses, and the reason why they've turned into absolute effing shitfest. Not sorry for it, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and today, on our third day, as it is, of Yojoe Week, we are now checking out the newest member of the G.I. Joe team, Jinx. And now, Jinx has a very interesting story to her, both in the comics and in the animated series. Different animated series, by the way, and movies. She first made her appearance in G.I. Joe, the movie. And in it, she was supposed to be like would you kind of, I don't know, be a girlfriend, Falcon's girlfriend, okay? Falcon was too busy hitting on other women and stuff like that. And Jinx, I guess, had a thing for him and stuff, or they had a thing for each other. And he just liked making her jealous or something. I don't know. It was so dumb. But at the same time, they finally get together at the end of the movie and stuff like that. And I was like, about damn time, okay? But at the same time, in the live-action movies, The Rise of Cobra, she was actually supposed to be in the pit of the G.I. Joe headquarters known as the pit, okay? And they didn't put her in there, okay? They said that there was already too many characters going to be introduced and stuff, that they were just having too many issues of lining up these characters. I mean, Brendan Fraser was supposed to be in the damn movie and stuff at one point, and you don't see him in the theatrical version and stuff. The director's cut, you actually see him in the movie. Okay? But to Jinx's thing as it is, she didn't actually make her a live-action appearance until G.I. Joe Retaliation, the second live-action G.I. Joe movie. And then she was already working with Snake Eyes to, retrieve the body of her cousin Tommy, aka Storm Shadow, and so on and so forth. Now, in other animated form, she was in G.I. Joe Sigma 6, and that one she was already under the tutelage of Snake Eyes, along with another I'm trying to think what his name is and stuff, but he was also training under Snake Eyes as well. Okay, anyways, enough about that. Let's get on with this figure. Now, as it stands, and in the comics, Jinx actually didn't make her appearance till way later in the comics. Okay, because when Storm Shadow turned good and became one of the good guys and through G.I. Joe and stuff, after learning the truth about what the hell happened with it, the Hard Master and so on and so forth. Okay, Jinx actually started working alongside them, and she infiltrated the Red Ninjas at one point. So that's why she's in the Red Ninja outfit as it is. Anyways, let's get started with this figure review. Now, as you can see, the artwork is on this side now, and it's telling you she is number 124 in this new line of figures. And the barcode stuff on the side here, or excuse me, QR code scan thing you do here. And then on this side, just a figure photography thing that's going on and stuff. That they show you, her tattoos, her blind mask and stuff like that, blindfold that she can put on and stuff. Again, no profile whatsoever to this. No saying that, this character is blah blah blah, and this is what she's from, blah blah blah. It just says her name, just like on the front of the box. Kim Jinx Arashikage. Damn. Anyways, time to open her up and give her her dues. Provided I can get the box open. There we go. Poof! Make these new ones harder to open than the old ones. Alright, now once again, nothing there after you pull it out. Goodbye to that. Jinx comes with all this gear. She comes with an extra head, which is her mask to put on. She comes with the blindfold to put on, which in the G.I. Joe Retaliation, she actually was using the blindfold when she was training with Snake Eyes. And the Blind Master, excuse me, was the one taking and training them both. There we go. What a pain. A pain in the kista. Now, here's her katana. Here's her sheath for her katana. Now, Jinx also comes, oh great, the additional hand problem. They always put these in the deep bubble. There it goes. Oh god, I thought I lost it. They always put these extra hands in deep bubble for some reason. I don't know if it's a worry of them falling out or whatever. All I know is it's a pain in the rear to get out. And only kind of these weapons are a pain in the rear to get out. And there's her double-bladed staff that she uses. Alright. All that's left is the figure herself. So let's pop Kim here. Well, I should have popped the legs up first. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we got it. God, what a pain. Okay, here she is. Kim Arashikage. Kim Jinx Arashikage. Now, she has the leg swivel. She can kick like that. And once again, just like Dusty there and stuff, the drop down ball joint that allows her to move her leg down and then spread apart if you want to put her in that position and stuff. And then you push it back up just like that. Ab crunch allows her to only push down about that far. So it's once again a hindered thing, but not hindered by the belt. It's just hindered by the design of the figure. But she can look back about that far. Now in the case of looking up with head, she can look up about that far, look down about that far, all the way around 360, and so on. Now, I'm going to pop her head off so we can show you the ball joint point here and stuff, and put her mask head on. And that's popped on now, and so on and so forth. Now, the one thing they've done differently with this figure compared to her actual figure, okay, is they gave her sleeveless outfit. Gave her the sleeveless outfit and stuff, instead of the full-blown red sleeves and everything. Probably because they didn't want her being too confused with the Red Ninja that they released a long ways back. So, even though she was in this outfit infiltrating the Red Ninja, which apparently they were a part of their Arashikage, but they were working for Cobra. So, yeah, a lot of crazy shit. Anyways, her ankle joint only allows her to push back about that far, and up about that far like that. Swivel to there. Boot swivel allows her to turn all the way around like that. Now, she does have double knee joint, so she can push up about that far. If you get it. Hang on. There we go. Real stuck there. She is really stuck. Okay. Now, let's put her back to normal and go from there. Now, she does have a small hindered butterfly joint inside here and stuff. So she can move her arm back about that far and forward about that far. Crosswise, she can go up about that far and back down again. Around 360, once you get past the shoulder pad point. Elbow articulation allows her to do double jointed elbow, so she can push all the way up about that far and back down again. Now, they gave her a hole on the back side, which I thought was originally supposed to be for a backpack, but I said no because she's got her sheath. Okay, so they gave her the hole in the back side so she can do this. Put her sheath on her back. Grab her katana, put it in the sheath, and boom, there you go. Then you can have her reach back. Now this hand can't reach for nothing because this is a fist hand. That's why they gave her the additional hand. So if you want to have her where she's reaching back for the sword and stuff, again, small pegs. Watch the small pegs. That's her. There we go. Push that in gently. And then if you, like I said, if you wanted to have her reach back like she's reaching for her sword, you could have her do that, just like that. There you go. Like she's reaching back for it, like, I'm ready, you know. And so on and so forth. And again, the other, she does come with two fist hands. So the other one is also a fist hand, which is why they gave her this hand to hold the weapon. Okay. Now, the head that I showed you and stuff that was on her to begin with, the maskless head, is able to take the blindfold here, slide it down over her head, which I think I'm doing it wrong. No, that's how it goes. Or it goes this way. Which is kind of dumb if it's going that way. Yeah, it's not supposed to go that way. It's supposed to be the other way. See, it don't work right if it's not on the ball joint. I mean, it's workable, but it's not working. See, there we go. Now like that, and then like that. Which is so funny. In G.I. Joe, the movie, okay, she actually puts this blindfold on in order to fight Beachhead. And when he's training, you know, putting her through her paces and training her and stuff. And he's like, you know, she can't beat him. He keeps arms throwing her and everything else in between. So she says, oh, we're going to do it this way. And she puts the blindfold on. Then she goes like that, breaks the club thing, that's the double-sided club thing. Breaks it in half over her knee and goes just like that. Beachhead's just like, what the hell? He says, then when she beats his ass and stuff, his exact words is that, no wonder they call you a Jinx. You're bad luck all around. He was just pissed because he got his ass whooped. Anyways, there she is with the blindfold on. Which is kind of cool. I like it they do it this way and stuff. So if you want to put her in like a position where she's training, like fist, you know, fighting against Snake Eye, you know, fighting up against Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow and stuff, or whoever, or you could put her in a position like you know, she's cross-legged and everything else in between, and using the blindfold to meditate. Anyways, okay, and last but not least, like I said, is her other weapon. And so on. Now, how does she stand? Well, we're about to find that out because boot swivel has got to get adjusted here. And her legs are kind of super on the thin side, if you will. But not too bad. It's not too bad of a figure. Okay. Now, in the case of all female figures, oop, there she goes. So I said the leg swivel and boot swivel have to be done properly here. There we go. Alright, let's move that aside. And comparison time. Here she is with Dusty. And as you can see, when it comes to the female characters and stuff, they're always a little bit on the short side compared to the male counterparts. Then again, some of the male figures are always probably a bit taller. Now, let's see how she is with Spirit and Freedom. And again, you can see the difference in the sizing and stuff. However, Jinx always was a smaller sized character. Okay? Even though her G.I. Joe figure was actually the same height as all the other G.I. Joe figures. That was in the vintage figures. Okay, now in the case of these more size accurate and stuff like that, Jinx actually was small, shorter to everyone else and stuff. Because even in G.I. Joe the movie, when Falcon's hitting on her and he's trying to lean up against the wall and he's trying to kiss her and stuff, you know, you could see how short she is to him. And I was like, okay. Anyways, was this figure worth the price it's originally sold for, which is I believe it's $25.99 still on Big Bad Toy Store? Okay, but our friend Gabriel got this for us a while back from Ross, and he only paid, I think it was $6.99. I think it was $6.99 or $7.99. Either way, was it worth the original retail price, or was it worth the wait and see price that we got it for from Ross? Or that our friend Gabriel picked it up for us from Ross, but we still paid for it. Nonetheless, you get the idea. The point is, was it worth it? Yes and no. In a way, yes. The $25, it would have been maybe around the $22 mark, or maybe a $20 mark and stuff, to be more worth of that price range and stuff. However, getting it from Ross for super cheap, okay, for only about $5 or $6, okay, maybe even $7. Either way, it's a lot lower than $25.99. However, she comes with only 2 fist hands, which are already on her and stuff, and then 2 gripping hands. Okay? Then she also comes with the additional masked head and maskless head, which she was already wearing. To me, it's a yes and no situation, kind of like an if and ands kind of deal. Yes, it's worth its price of the $20 mark and stuff like that. But maybe if it was like $20 or $22.99, okay. But in the case of $25.99, the higher value kind of diminishes you wanting to pick her up and stuff. And getting it from Ross was seeming the better deal than it was for anything else. Hell, even if she had shown up at Ollie's and was only $4.99 like a Dusty here was and stuff, that would have even been a better deal. Either way, she's got perfectness to her that allows you to do more to it, you know. Like, you know, you want her with the fist hands so she can, you know, do like a, she's, hi, yeah, kind of deal, training with Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, and so on and so forth. Okay, and the other Ninja Force members. Or it's along the lines of, like the blindfold here. You could make it like she's doing a blind test, you know, against everybody, and she's completely blindfolded. Or you could have her cross her legs like so and stuff, and have her in a cross leg position and stuff, sitting down and meditating with the blindfold on. Either way, the figure has great potential to it and stuff. And the articulation is not too bad compared to the other two over there. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous Ones. Was this a wait-and-see kind of deal for you if you found it at your store? Or is it one that you picked up right away because you always liked the character? Let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we got coming up on this channel in 2026. There is always more on the way. You never know what's coming up on the channel unless you hit that bell and set it to all. Okay? And days are counting down, people. There's only 2 days left now. Only 2. If you want to be a part of the giveaway and stuff, you need to be entered in by the midnight the 26th, okay? Because on the 27th we're collecting all names, getting them on ready for the duck race, film the duck race so it can be up on the channel on the 28th. If you want to be a part of it, head over to the video right now, follow the rules of it. The 2 most important ones are: make sure you are publicly subscribed to the channel, okay? We double check all that stuff. 2, contact information upon your YouTube page. Even if it's just your email address, we'll take it, okay? And use it to contact you if you win. 3, all entries must be in by February 26th, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because on the morning of the 27th, I gather all names, I double check everything to make sure it's all kosher, and then I'm putting it in a duck race and filming it, okay? And then I have it up on the channel the 28th at noon Eastern Standard Time. So, till the next unboxing, till the next hi-ya kind of review, peace out, may the force be with all of you, and every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit, and do not listen to stupid people that are going to get you badly hurt, or even worse, 6 feet in the ground forever, alright? Use your heads. Get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most, alright? And every single chance you have, because there are no second chances in life anymore. Use them all while you got them, alright? And use them wisely. Let those people know how much you love and care for them in return. Because we're not living in safe times anymore, people. Day in and day out, anything bad can happen. It's best to make sure you got your house in order and let the people know there in that house how much you love and care for them. Alright? Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please, remain safe. We'll see you all later.